Well, here's an interesting question. A realtor, of course up north, nobody in our area would do this. Okay? Has a client who's very unhappy with him, and the client wants to withdraw their right to sell the property, most likely under an exclusive right to sell listing. Okay? The agent asking the question seems to think that a listing agreement is only an agreement, not a contract. Well, it is a contract. There is consideration on it. The seller says, I'll agree to sell it if you agree to put your best efforts forth to try and bring about the sale. Well, now they're unhappy with them. They can withdraw the broker's right to sell. Once they tell the broker they no longer want them selling it, they've withdrawn it. However, there's still that contract in place that says, most likely it's an exclusive right to sell, and it says that if the property gets sold, they have to pay a commission to that particular broker during whatever the time period is. But they can withdraw it. Normally, what we do as brokers, we give them a conditional withdrawal that simply says, if you change your mind and want to relist, you have to relist with us during the original listing period. Now, if the seller decides to give a listing to another broker, they do risk that if the property is sold during that original listing period, they could be exposed to double commissions. We're paying to two different realtors. So that could be a serious penalty. Now, we normally give a conditional withdrawal, and I'm sure even up north they do the same thing. We could, as brokers, sue for our commissions, or not for our commissions, but we could sue for the expenses that we incur. However, we wouldn't normally do that because it would just bring a bad light on our industry. Imagine a newspaper saying, large broker sues homeowner over some advertising expenses when the owner decided not to sell their property. Well, that's what it is. It does appear to me to be that there's not much they can do until that listing expires. They can, however, take the property off the market if they don't want to work with that particular broker.